Hi, today I have fantastic paddles for you guys. These are the famous and very old vintage Polhem padlocks, also known as Scandinavian padlocks. Uh, these two are definitely more than 100 years old. Uh, this one, it's I suspect maybe even 200 years old, the small one. The big one, it's maybe 120 years old. But they're called Polhem padlocks because they were designed by Christopher Polhem. And he lived from 1661 to 1751. That was a long time ago. And they were usually after that made, a lot of them are made in Sweden, especially in 19th and 20th century. They were made in town called Eskilstuna in Sweden. And because of the different style of the shekel, we can see that we know that this is older than this one. And that's why I said maybe this is even 200 years old. These are disc locks, and I will show you first the small one. So hopefully you can see it here. There are a couple of discs. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 discs, and this is the key. This is how the key interacts with the disc. So when we put the key in and we turn the key, you can then remove the shackle, and you can see a couple of notches on the shackle, and this part is preventing the shackle to stay with the lock. And hopefully you can see that when I turn the key, the discs are rotating, so from both sides. So the disc interacts with both left and right shackle. So yeah, and there is only one stamp here. There is nothing else stamped on this one. Uh, I I will show you the other one. This one, as I said, it's probably 100-year old, and you can see on the shackle it's a F.A. Hellberg, and here 11. Hellberg, it's a locksmith. So usually in that period, the locksmith that were building this one in Eskilstuna, they're stamping their names when they build it. And as far as I was able to find, there are probably more than 10 locksmiths that built these locks in that period, probably late 19th century and beginning on the 20th century. And 11, I don't know what that means. I hope that means that it's built 1911, but I'm not sure about that. And disc style, because they're a bit different, you can see from the keyway and the key. This style of padlock, I know that Bosnian Bill picked this kind of, but the bigger one, in one of his videos, and he was struggling a bit with the discs. Go check that video. But this one, it's a bit different. I have not seen anyone pick this one. Let me show you the key also. It's very similar, or not very similar. It reminded me of the Abloy Classic. So I think this is a predecessor of Abloy Classic. And you can see here we have 6 notches, six, and there is a 6 discs. So these 6 interacts with the discs. And the interesting thing is when you put the key in and when you open it, this is what I mentioned on this side of the shackle previously. On this side of the shackle, there are all the discs interact with this side, but on this side only, I think 2 of them, the last 2, interact with the shackle. And hopefully you can see when I turn the key, everything is moving. So there is no, like Abloy Classic. Abloy Classic has like that bar that interacts with the lock and locking the shackle. In this case, the disc directly locks the shackle or interacts with the shackle. And the interesting part is that there is this curtain that I don't know if you can see, but let me grab the tool that I have built to help me picking this one, because I'm going to pick this one, hopefully. It's a tricky pick, to be honest. This part, it's interacting with the last disc, but when I start turning this one, you can see, then it's somehow interacting with the first disc and this curtain. So you can see, so now both first and last disc are set, so they're like zero lifting or full. You need to move it full circle or half circle to get to the so I need to pick only 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, and this is not for tensioning. I was planning to, when I started trying to investigate how I'm going to pick this one, I was thinking that I can turn it and I can tension it like this, but no, the tensioning should go through the shackle. So I'm going to pull the shackle down and then try to manipulate the discs. This is the tool that I'm going to use. This is a band wire only that is going to fit, because there is a space here to put the shackle there, to put the pick there. So I will try my best to show you, but I will use plus this tension tool, and this one, it's only to keep this center part not to move, to stay it in place, because when I start picking this is without this tension tool, this was starting to go back or to turn back. So I will definitely pull the shackle down like here, and you can see while I'm picking, you can see this part is moving. It's going to start moving, so that's how I know that the disc is set. And yeah, it's going to be very hard, very awkward for me to pick this one in hand, but I will try my best, and hopefully the focus is going to work properly. It's very tricky to hold it and hold everything in the hand, but oh, the tension tool flew away. So let's do this. This is not for tensioning, as I mentioned. So let's start. I will start from the last disc, and I will go first try to pick disc 5, and then 4, and etc etc. So small turn, small movement on the shackle. I hope you saw that. On the 5, 4, 4, nothing. But let me, so 6, 5, because I don't want to overset them. If I overset them, I need to start from the beginning. So this is 3, this is 2, 2. I think I already overset, because I cannot go back. That's the tricky part, and that's why this is a tricky lock to pick. And when I turn it back, the curtain and everything resets. Reset the lock. So let me start again, different tensioning position. So 6, nothing, 5, small movement on the shackle, 4, 3, nothing. Come on, don't do that. I need to so you can see the shackle is already moved a bit and moved more. So I think so you can see there are some discs that are not picked while I was my tensioning was not correct. So I think it's probably 5, yes. So we are all open. I got a bit lucky, to be honest. Usually it took me a bit more, but it started while I was trying to position my my hands to pull to the shackle. And you can see, hopefully you can see, not all the discs are in the open position, and that's because probably the shackle is sloppy and it's worn out or something. But yeah, and you can see here when I turn the tool back, everything is reset. And let me put the key in and we lock it, and it's back and it's picked. So my hands hurt, to be honest. So this was the famous Polhem lock, also known as a Scandinavian lock, picked. This version, I don't know if I'm going to try even to pick this small one. It's very small. I need to create small tools. Maybe I will do it eventually. Yeah, as I said, fantastic lock, fantastic design. I really like it. I'm glad that I have it in my collection. So guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Have a nice picking, and bye bye.